UFC by decision. I don't know if you know this, but that's actually a UFC record.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, hey, there you go, making history. Try to be the first one to win in 4 divisions. Didn't go my way, but yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going down 45 again.
But how does that make you feel, though, knowing that you've had all these fights where they have gone the distance and you're still coming out on top? It's quite the feat, I would say.
You know what? It is, because this organization is what makes it such a feat, because it is the best organization in the world. It is the best fighters in the world, and even some of the best, even like Fabricio Werdum, he's been gone and he got cut and had to go and other places, and there's been a lot of other fighters. Vitor Belfort, he took his route to Japan. BJ, a lot of the greats have came to UFC and left UFC and came back to UFC, but I'm probably the longest staying veteran that actually stayed and made it and was never released from the company.
Absolutely. Is there anyone you want to fight next? You're back at 55. There's lots of options. You fought so many guys in this division already. Is there anyone you have on your mind?
You know what? There is. I do like the Joe Lozon fight. We both they made it a couple years back in November. He got injured, I got injured, and we didn't get to do the fight. But the fans really loved that fight, so that's a fight probably that I think is more than likely going to happen. He wants the fight, I want the fight, and he was going to fight me here on this card, but his hand was broken. So we'll see. Maybe Jim Miller, maybe Gilbert Melendez too. There's so many good 155 pounders out there, and a lot of big names. We'll see what happens.
You had a good experience with the crowd in Monterrey, Diego. That fight with Joe Lawson a couple of years ago was going to happen in Mexico City on the first UFC card there. The UFC will probably return to Mexico City later this year. Would you like to have the Joe Lawson fight in Mexico City where it was signed first?
You know what? I would love to have my fight in Mexico City. I love Mexico. I love the culture. It's like my favorite place in all the world. Straight up, no lie. Best food, best tequila. I love Mexico. But the taxes were a little rough out there, and so I'm gonna try to stay home here in America, stay home in Vegas if I can. But you know what? Like I said though, if the UFC needs me, I'm there. I'm a company man, and I'm here to fight for the company and the organization.
What about fighting in Canada? You've never fought there in your career. We got some awesome fans up there in the Great White North. What do you think about fighting up there?
That would be a dream come true. I actually, when my trips that I've made up to Canada, die hard, the best UFC fans that are die hard, man. I went up to the Expo a couple times. I was there when Jake Shields fought GSP, and you guys are great up there. And I'd love to fight there.
We've mentioned BJ.